Coach McGinnis didn't know. And, you know, one of the things that, you know, that he was going to ask his team in the locker room is how will we play with this lead? Are we going to come out as aggressive as we were in the first half, keep the pedal to the metal, so to speak, and just build on this lead? Or will we be, you know, will we feel comfortable and see what happens? Frilling inside with the rebound of Hansen's miss, and NYU will have the basketball. A couple of misses for the Spartans. This is Narwhal with it, looking for a teammate.
Already great D.
Hollis with that real good defense. Now, Coach McGinnis talked about that size that you and I talked about, Alex, for NYU. They're big. They're real big inside, and, you know, that led to a lot of the play in that opening half. A lot of the aggressive play, the physical play.
Hollis, the leader in steals per game for this team, just like assists per game. Does it all.
Block shot, Hollis with another one. Volkening got the ball, but a bit of the hand of Ethan Feldman as well. Feldman's quick on that baseline. But credit Ethan for sticking with his missed shot. Senior guard out of New York.
So, Ron, I did the research that we were looking at in terms of halftime leads. So their two biggest halftime leads this season were obviously, so three I should say. The third biggest halftime lead was 8 points against Brandeis this Friday actually. Second biggest halftime lead, so they had 25-point halftime lead today. That would be their second biggest. Their biggest halftime lead this year was against Teal on December 4th. They were up 26 at the half, 43-17 was the halftime score, and they ended up winning that game 88-50. And that made them 4-3 on the year. So
they were able to handle the big lead in that game.
Yeah, they won the second half as well by quite a bit, by about 11 points.
NYU a little bit different than Teal, though. We'll see how the second half goes here.
Any UAA team, you can't expect to play like Teal. This is the best conference in D3, arguably.
Strong move inside. Volkening's going to pick up his second foul of the last minute. It's Michael's third in the game. Cade Hoppy had 6 points in that opening half. He was 2 of 2 from the foul line. Hoppy with 8. Ionati trying to work his way through that NYU defense. Volkening with an open look. That ball went in, came back out. Frilling's tip wouldn't go. Cole keeps it alive. But that, Volkening to the basket. Michael loves to do that. Not sure what happened there. Everything looked to be normal, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. We'll see here in the replay. Volkening's going to get the ball. He'll drive to the basket.
Doing what he does best.
And we don't see what happened below, but the foul's on 30. It's Nick Mukarchuk. That is Nick's third foul.
Volkening, a nearly 80% free throw shooter. Very solid from the line.
Michael's first point of the game.
Yeah, he has been a bit quiet today. Bit quiet this whole weekend. A lot of other guys have stepped up, ball in his hands a little bit less than usual. As a result, not as many points as you usually see from him.
Nobody around. Jaden Narwhal decided to shoot it, and he makes it. He's got 9. Spartans in that opening half, led by Ionati and Frilling with 11. Hollis drawing the defense, kicks it out. Antonio for 3.
Beautiful, beautiful shot there.
Ionati with his third 3.
I think that's his 4th now, actually.
You're right, 4. Yeah, he went 3, 8, 11. Now he's got 14. He had 5 Friday night.
Yeah.
It's his time right now.
Yeah, it really is. We'll see if he can break his season high of 21 points on Friday by topping it today.
Good pass. Inside movement. Hollis with the rebound.
Great defense, a little bit too much on it. Ball back in the Spartans' control.
Ionati shot blocked into the seats. Hoppy with the block shot, 32. Hoppy from El Dorado Hills, California. You look at the NYU roster. Players obviously from New York, a couple from California, one from Illinois, one from Vancouver, one from New Orleans, one from Guam.
Coming from all over the place, coast to coast, center of the country, Guam. Look at that.
Good body position inside. Jimmy Martinelli,
6'4". Very able to get inside of the 6'6" frame. Excuse me. Number 32, Hoppy on the block is 6'8". So he really has a height advantage when he's out there at almost all times.
Spartan lead remains big. It's 25 at halftime. Ionati just lost the basketball. NYU with a beautiful football pass over the shoulder catch and layup by Hoppy. Hoppy's got 10. That was a touchdown on a bomb.
Yeah, that really was. One thing I want to know too, this NYU team, their height, big factor always. They usually have a rebounding margin of +7 per game. The Spartans at -3. Today, they're tied.
Here's your guy, Sam Hansen.
Yeah, 3 and D.
Does Sam know you call him 3 and D?
I don't think so. But what else could you call him, Ron?
Maybe you should get a T-shirt made that says 3 and D and present it to him before one of the games. Cade Hoppy with a 3-point shot. He's got 13.
I've got to think of that. That was a great idea. You know, got to think of it this year. He's a senior now. Don't have much more time to get this shirt ready and made.
Well, you can get a T-shirt made in an hour, Alex.
I know.
Some of these places. You got to pay a little bit extra for it, but it can be done.
I have whenever I've bought merch or T-shirts, I use this online place, and it takes a few weeks usually for me. But then again, it's cheap. Not.
Hansen will shoot the 3 again. His teammates rise in acceptance. They love it when Hansen shoots the 3. Sam averages only 4 points per game on the season. That's not his role. His role is, as Alex has pointed out, is to play defense. He's scoring right now. It's Martinelli matching the 3.
Very interesting. Hansen has 23 made field goals this year. 19 of those 23 are 3-pointers as well.
So he's got 23 made shots and 19 of the 23 are 3s?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's a great stat. Ionati will take his turn. Antonio Ionati with 17. Spartans are liking the depth perception inside at Delbert Gymnasium now.
Everything is falling for this squad right now. Unbelievable.
Shot clock's at 8.
Great D. Wow.
Nice shot. Jaden Narwhal.
Those are one of those rare instances where great offense can sometimes be more important than great defense. Hand in the face, didn't matter. Narwhal sinks it.
He's got 12 points.
Great half.
Frilling thought about the fadeaway. At NYU defense tough right now. Shot clock's at 10. Frilling in front of his teammates. Well, I tell you what, it's a thing to watch right now.
NYU's having a good half. They really are playing well comparatively. They've scored 17 this half already, but Spartans just aren't missing anything.
Strong move inside by Hoppy. Hollis had good defense, though. Frilling from Volkening. Cole Frilling. Boy, goodness gracious.
This is unbelievable.
Tegan Nelson from NYU wants a timeout. Look at the smiles on that Case Institute of Technology bench. They're smiling because they just can't miss right now.
This is for real.
That basket looks like an ocean to these players.
I've almost never seen the team play like this. It's ridiculous. Ionati 17, Frilling 17. 8 combined threes between the two of them alone. 12 made field goals.
They're up almost 30. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
All right, both teams out of that timeout. I don't know what you say. I mean, NYU, as you pointed out, scoring. They've got 17 points already in the first 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But the Spartans have scored 20.
It's
Baller.
unbelievable. We're, as you said, looking at almost a 30-point lead. Only 7 minutes into this half. Can the Spartans break 100 is becoming the question. Might be tough, but there's a chance.
Well, one of the things that honestly makes me nervous is the location of the aluminum bleachers underneath both baskets. When those players go hard into that basket on a driving layup and their bodies flying. I mentioned earlier Bob Fowler almost lost his teeth. I'd push those back a little bit or put folding chairs there. Have you ever hit your face on an aluminum bleacher?
I have not, but I can imagine it will not be a pretty sight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
They are quite close to the court as well.
Made basket here will put the Spartans up 30 plus. This is Fowler. He's got kind of a mismatch. Newton will shoot the three. Ryan's got to feel lonely. He's the only one on the team that can't knock down the three right now.
Yeah, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc today after that one.
I think you could put T.J. Duckett out, and maybe Mike Becker, we can get a shot. Mike's our director. Get a shot at T.J. Duckett, one of the assistant men's coach, former All-UAA player. He's on the bench. I think T.J. could make a three in the outfit that he's wearing today. That's how good the vibes are right now inside this gymnasium. And, you know, when we get a shot at T.J., you'll understand what I mean. Frilling kept it alive for Ionati.
Really seen improved rebounding than usual for Frilling today. That's his 6th of the day. Or technically that wasn't his rebound, but still, great tip there. Great positioning.
Newton got fouled. There's T.J. Duckett. Look at, I think T.J. bought a white jacket and then had his buddies say, go out and buy some red paint and just throw paint at the jacket.
Matching the shoes, right?
And matching the shoes. But that jacket, have you seen that commercial where it's an older man, he's got boxing gloves on and he's got a white canvas on the wall, and he takes his boxing gloves and he dips them in these green cans of paint, and they're drenched, the boxing gloves, and he comes out and he just starts cold thrilling with the lab. He just starts pounding the white canvas, and then it's art.
Yeah.
Probably sold for a couple $100,000. But I think TJ could sell that jacket. Maybe it's a way to make a few extra bucks for a young man just freshly graduated from college, probably trying to save as much money as he can. Sell that jacket. This is Ionati with the basketball. These are the things you talk about, Alex, when the game is almost a 30-point game. It's actually a 34-point game now.
That's his third of the day, Hansen. He's feeling it too. I did not expect to come into this one with this game, to see this game. This is something else. This is something to behold here. It was an 8-point victory last time they played. Margin just a little bit different today.
Back cut, nice pass, good finish. That's a bucket for Feldman.
All right, Ron, you've given me some trivia on air in the past.
Okay.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. I think you'll get this one though. Yours are tougher. On the back of the NYU jerseys, you see their little logo there. What's the meaning of the logo? How'd they get it? How'd it start?
Well, let's see if I can see the logo.
That's the school logo on the back.
Is it a violet?
That is that's a torch to signify the Statue of Liberty.
Oh.
How NYU gives back to the city of New York.
Okay. I'm proud of you, young grasshopper.
Proud
of you.
I'm learning from you. I'm learning.
Isn't that fun to know, though?
Yeah, it is fun to know. I love just little random facts, and you've given me a lot of them, so I'm like, I'll return the favor.
Gave one back. I appreciate that. Educating me today.
I might have one more thrown in for you throughout the day.
Narwhal's got 14 points. His Violets are going to keep the basketball, and Jaden will take it out. Have you ever been to NYU, Greenwich Village? Have you ever been in that campus area?
I did go once, yeah. It barely feels like a campus. It's right in the city. It's something.
They are still, I think, constructing their athletic facility. Last time I was there to call a game, that's Feldman with a 2. He's got 8. They called it the pit because the court was literally on the base level of a facility that rose above it. Hollis tying it up with Demps. Riley Demps working hard. Inside 10 minutes now left in this one. The women will follow. That game approximately a 2 o'clock tip. Coach Reimer's team trying to come off a loss on Friday night against the Judges of Brandeis. The NYU women out on the court right now. They're on this end where the Violets are shooting behind the basket. Fouls on Ignas Masiulionis. That is Ignas's first foul.
You've seen the replay, contact on the right elbow there.
Feldman's back to shoot free throws.
On the year, he's an 83% free throw shooter.
Just look at that Violet basketball team getting ready to go. Full timeout. That is a 60-second timeout. We'll take one, too.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
We're coming back in 5.
Great angle, beautiful view of inside this historic gymnasium, the Delbert Gym. Throwback weekend, the brown and white uniforms, if you're just tuning in, honoring Case Tech. Case Institute of Technology as Newton scores inside on a nice pass from Jason Lewis.
Newton, now the third Spartan today to hit double digits. Hansen and Fowler each 1 point away.
Newton's got 10. "17 points in the book for Antonio Ionati.
More great defense there by the Spartans, preventing an easy look.
So Hollis will bring it up, looking comfortable as a point guard. As he does, he can do everything for this team.
Lots of great off-ball screens, ball movement, court spacing, everything just looking well put together today. You know the Spartans will get an open shot. Ignis knows how to make those shots. He's on the board now, 3 points.
Massiulionis, he scored 12 points in the blink of an eye on Friday night against Brandeis. Fowler with the steal. Bob's going to go right at the basket. Laid it on the front of the rim. Did not go, but Hollis's follow is good. Michael Hollis with 6. Spartans are at 80. There's another homework assignment for you, but I need the answer quickly.
Yes.
Have the
Alrighty.
Spartans scored 100 yet this year?
They have
They're
not.
20 points away from it. What's been their largest total, their highest total?
I think it was 88 against Teal. No, it was the first game of the year against Central and Iowa. They scored 96 that day game. But again, if they could score even close to that, which they probably will, in a UAA game, that's stunning. That is unprecedented.
Well, you've got the live stats. What's the shooting percentage right now for Case Western Reserve as Fowler makes a fall-away shot?
So the shooting percentage is excellent, 58.8%, but even more impressive is the three-point field goal percentage. Spartans have made 13 three-pointers and on 52% from beyond the arc this year.
52% from outside, 19-9.
Excuse me, not this year, today. That's something else,
Today,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, just today. Definitely not this year. Otherwise, they'd be undefeated. That's crazy.
Newton for 3, missed it left. But you got to miss every now and then, right?
Exactly, once in a long while.
This game's going to be a lot of back and forth as both of these teams wind out this final 7 minutes. Little floater in the lane, will not drop. Strong rebound by Martinelli.
Lead at 35 for the Spartans. 33 now.
Hoppy's been the recipient of a couple of passes like that tonight. Hollis the other way. Michael looking to kick it. He does. Newton with a spin. Floater. Good. Ryan Newton.
Now Newton up to 12 points on the day.
It's like he was on the topsy-turvy amusement park ride with that spin.
That is very true. Newton always has fun spin moves, little hook moves, things he does inside. 6 for 9 on the day now.
Bank shot drops. Cade Hoppy's having a real nice game. He's got 17. It's going unnoticed because his team's down 33. But he's been strong. We'll take the timeout. Alex is digging in the historic record books right now. When we come back, we'll find out what interesting facts he has for us.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic.
It was a substitution timeout. Both coaches wanting to get some players in the game, so did not take their actual 30. Just got some guys in. Fouls on NYU. Nick Mukarchuk with the foul. I believe that's Nick's 4th. Checking in for NYU. Number 24. Eric Berchatsky is now in. And number 33, Jimmy Martinelli, checks back in. Berchatsky is a first-year player, guard, out of New Jersey. On the break, strong layup up and good by Narwhal. Narwhal's got 16. He, along with Hoppy, scoring very well today, backing it up and almost backing right across the half-court line. A lot of Spartans in the game right now. Gonna try to catch you up here. Bobby Hawkinson's follow is good. Hawkinson with 4. Let's see, Alex, we got Jack Vasilani's now in the game for Case. He's got the basketball. Also in the game, Solomon Wells. Now with the ball is Connor Peterson. So Wells, Vasilani, Peterson. Peterson will shoot it. Josh Levy is also in the game.
A lot of new faces on the squad today. So with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left, what you'll see here is Spartans have 84 points. That's 16 away from the 100 mark. Last time CWRU hit 100 points, December 31st, 2017. So this will be the first time in over 2 years if they do it. Might be tough, though, especially with a lot of the reserves and without as much experience in the Delbert Gymnasium.
Well, it's something naturally that we would go to talk about when they were at 80 with 7 minutes to play.
Yeah, it's looking, haven't scored as much recently. Nice shot in and out there for number 11, Riley Demps on the Violets.
Levy grabbed that rebound. This is Peterson with the basketball. Solomon Wells is going to bring it back out. Wells, they spread the floor, created that look for Solomon. He took it to the basket. I want to thank the men and women helping out today, Brian and Brian. Always love the Brian and Brian team. 3 of them. Becker, he's the oddball. Mike Becker, we say that with love, our director for basketball broadcast here at Case Western Reserve University. The angles, the shots, the replays, the graphics, everything about our production is all due to the men and the women that work with Brian, or work with Mike Becker on our broadcast.
Great positioning there by Peterson. Nice finish at the rim there to get him on the board, give the Spartans a 32-point lead.
Connor's got 80, or Case has got 87. If Connor had 87, boy, that'd be a national story.
That would be. Case would be at more like 187 if that's in there. But number 5 for Case Western, Jackson Lamb with the ball now, freshman. Played in, this is his 6th game he's played this year.
Well, that's a nice pass by Peterson, setting up his teammate Josh Levy. Peterson went up for it. Hawkinson joined him. Foul's on Bobby. Subbing in is Narwhal. Narwhal's in for Michael Min.
So I was doing a little bit more research, and it looks like within UAA play, Spartans score one more bucket, 91. They're going to tie the highest point total they scored in UAA play last year, and that's in a game they lost. The Wash U scored 97. If you go back to 2 years ago, they scored 97 points in UAA play once. So the Spartans can get 8 more points. That'll tie their high from the past 2 years in UAA play.
Wild shot. Hawkinson's tip wouldn't go. Inside 2 minutes left. Peterson to the basket. Hawkinson tied him up.
You can see the nice dish on the replay there. Then the foul. And this play here brings Levy to the line.
Timeout, NYU. We'll take one, too. Inside 2 minutes left. 89-57. It's a good day to be a Spartan.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
No, I was actually 90. Where is
Fans are working at the top of the gymnasium here at Adelbert.
That's the one. I can't find it now, but that's
keeping the air moving inside this very old but very beautiful gymnasium that they honor once a year with a throwback weekend. Spartans wearing the uniforms of the Case Institute of Technology. Dressed in brown and white. We'll see the yellow and white of Mather College here in just a little bit as the women come out. They're at 90. Alex, what did you say? 91?
91 was their highest point total they scored all of last year, and that was in the last game of the season. That was in a loss to Carnegie Mellon. So if they get one more bucket, they break their high in UAA play last year. And their high in the season prior was 94 to Carnegie Mellon. And the season before that, it was 97 against Wash U.
On the break, 3 in the air, didn't go. Tip wouldn't happen. Hawkinson pulls down the rebound. Spotting up, shooting the 3, dropping it is Riley Demps. Demps has 4. Young man from New Orleans. Bench wanted that one, Alex.
It did.
Demps created that look for his teammate. Peterson pulls down the rebound. We're at 15 seconds. They're just going to wrap this one up. Going to dribble it out. Stand at half court.
Excellent outing for this team. Obviously 90-point scoring great, but only allowing 60. The Spartans allow just about 75 per game, so only allowing 60 today in UAA play. Equally impressive. Offensively, defensively from beyond the three-point line. They had it all worked out today. Amazing performance, one that they should go home proud of. Great weekend for the Spartan team. They've been a top 25 Brandeis team too.
2-0 on the weekend. They improved to 11-9 on the season, 4-5 in conference play. So they're just one game under the 500 mark.
And last year they were 2-11 in conference
2-11. So 4-5 right now with 5 games left to play in the conference. Good day to be a Spartan. Let's hope that continues for the women. Their tip coming up in 32 minutes. We'll take the extended timeout. Alex and I are going to get some food. We'll join all the Bryans and Mike for that dinner in between games, and we'll be back. Well, welcome back inside Delbert Gymnasium. I'm standing with Cole Frilling right now. Cole, I used to be 6 foot, but as I grow, I get shorter. So I apologize that you have to look down on me for this interview. Cole, the freshman from Coldwater. You guys are the Colts, right?
Cavaliers.
Coldwater Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Are you orange, black, and white?
Yes, sir.
Good. I remember that.
Yep.
All right. So, Cole, let's first talk about the win today. A 30-point win against the University Athletic Association team is no small feat. I mean, it's a tough, rugged conference, as you know, and to come out here and knock off NYU by 30.
Yeah.
What a performance for you guys as a team today.
Yeah, it's any win's a great win. I mean, we were kind of on a little slide. Now we got to go and again 3 straight wins. So, I mean, we just got to keep working, get inside, rebounds. Little things win games.
There seems to be an energy this weekend, and I don't know if it's the gym or just you guys have had a great week of practice and a good mood, but just watching the bench, how they react to the guys on the floor and vice versa. This team seems to really be connected right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just in defense in practice, we're just going hard. Like everybody's for each other right now. Like when somebody hits an open shot, everybody's happy. Like I'm not mad when somebody hits a shot, obviously. So like whenever somebody in the bench hits a shot or something like that, you got to get excited for them. I mean, sometimes guys don't get as many opportunities, so you got to take them when you get them.
Absolutely. Cole, you have worked your way into the starting lineup, and you're a regular starter now as a first-year player here at Case Western Reserve University. How has your development gone from your end of it, from your side of it? How have you seen yourself develop from an incoming freshman right out of Coldwater High School to a young man who's competing in one of the best Division III basketball conferences in the country?
It was an adjustment at first. I mean, in high school, I was more of a 4-5 kind of combo.
You were big.
Yeah. And but then when you come in, your first couple games, I wasn't starting, so obviously I wasn't expecting to. And you just kind of find your way around, get your shots when you can, work what you can, get points wherever, help the team out whenever you can. And then as you see what the team needs and stuff, you just kind of fill what you can do, and that's just kind of what I've been doing. I just do whatever we need, honestly.
Well, you're doing a great job of it. You having fun?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. How's your studies?
Oh, it's hard.
Your major is?
Aerospace engineering.
Well, are you the guy responsible for all the rockets that are up in the rafters, the foam rockets?
Oh, no.
Is that an aerospace engineering class that is a failure?
I haven't taken any of my core, just my core classes right now, so hopefully that'll be me sometime. Hopefully I don't get them stuck up there, though.
Well, good luck with your rockets when they come about. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Cole Frilling, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Good luck next week.
You too.
Cole Frilling, the talented freshman, the first-year young man here at Case Western Reserve University, joining us after a 30-point, 90-60 win by the Spartans.